Hey, what's up everybody? It's Dennis Ngango and welcome back to Defining. First things first, honorary shout out to all the new and old Definers. How you doing? What's popping? What's happening? Hope everything on your side is going real nice. To everybody joining the channel for the very first time, do yourself a favor, make sure to subscribe and check out our other content. It's all thought-provoking, heartwarming, and it's just fun, you know, it makes you feel nice. Video is dedicated to all the people who are like, you know what, Dennis, go deeper. It's always awkward when people reply to my WhatsApp status to say that. I never know what to say. But anyway, today we're having a DMC with me and you because I feel like on the channel we've made some really, you know, fun videos of recent, but I want to make sure that we also go back to basics. When I started Defining, I really wanted to create a safe space where you and I can just have conversations, where we can get to know one another, but we can also push each other to just become the best versions of ourselves. And that's exactly what this video is about. Let's just take it easy. If you wanna, you know, grab a notebook. I don't know if it's gonna be that deep. I don't know if I'm gonna spit that many bars, but just take it easy and let's just have a bit of a conversation, and I'm sure this is gonna be fun. As you can see from the title of this video, we're talking about stop stopping yourself. I think that's really relevant not only to the time of the year, but also to young people in general. By time of the year, I'm referring to the fact that we are slowly but surely approaching halfway through 2019. It's quite scary. The year literally has gone by like that. And I think if you start looking at your goals and your aspirations, you'll be able to think of a couple of things where you stopped yourself from achieving that goal. Also with regards to just young people, because I think, trust, I'm speaking about myself here as well, I think we are so quick to disqualify ourselves from, you know, the life of our dreams. We're so good at identifying, you know, all these different reasons, so many, as to why we can't do what we want to do. And what makes it worse is the fact that we don't even keep the same energy and try and think of, you know, enough reasons as to why we possibly could do it. And it's weird because it wasn't always like this. As kids, you know, we were so carefree, we spoke our minds, we lived the life of our dreams. Getting hurt or making mistakes wasn't a thing. And I just want to ask all the adults watching, when did things get so personal? In case you are wondering, yes, I did go close my cupboards. But anyway, as we continue to grow, we end up losing hope and faith in society, but also losing hope and faith in ourselves. We knowingly postpone the process to the extent where things just become far-fetched, and that ain't right. There's no tougher journey than having to relearn how to see the light within you. Now let me tell you a story. When I was younger, I was so ambitious. Your boy did the most. I really believed in myself and my dreams. You may not know this, but back in the day, your boy used to write for Drum. This is the 5th of September 2013 magazine. And back in the day, I used to give advice. This is 2013, people. As you can see here, your boy Dennis Ngango. I got myself the opportunity. I emailed them and I said, hey guys, I'd really like to contribute in some way or another. Had no journalism degree, but at the same time, I really believed in my voice. By the way, I did continue to write in other drum magazines, so that's just an interesting fact. I was also featured in Entrepreneur magazine. This was also September 2013. It just seemed like my month. It seemed like life was happening. They were profiling me as a blogger. I had a blog called Up and... what was it called? It was called Up and Coming Current. People still make fun of me about this, thinking I'm a part of the Illuminati. I'm not. This was my matric year. Matric was popping. I did so many dope things in my matric year. And it says, local matric student is focused on one core goal, for SS youth to unite. And that's still what I'm very much passionate about. There's a blurb that they have here and it says, get involved. Dennis Ngango doesn't plan to let the world pass him by. He's got a voice and he's using it. It's a part of that part there. So yes, Entrepreneur magazine, Drum magazine, this is all happening in 2013. I did a little bit of radio. I was also featured on Carte Blanche. I did a feature there with them, so that was quite cool. So yeah, in matric, high school, very ambitious, went for my goals, and as life continued to happen and varsity happened, somehow I just stopped believing in my narrative and believing in my ambitions. I started focusing on other people's kids and seeing that, you know, I wasn't trained in all the stuff I was doing. Even though I was writing and I was, you know, doing radio, I wasn't trained in it, and I started disqualifying myself. I just stopped myself from pursuing what's mine, and in turn dimmed my light. Even when it comes to starting, defining, or introducing the new change that happened on the channel, I was so fearful. It took me a hell of a lot of months to be proactive about the changes that you guys are experiencing now. And I think what was so crippling for me was that uncertainty. Like, how am I supposed to plan and do things not knowing where I'm headed or not knowing, what's the next step? And I really battled with that. And if there's someone out there who is dealing with uncertainty when it comes to your hustle or the next career choice or career step that you want to make, my biggest advice is that you try and understand where the uncertainty is coming from. I got to a point where I realized that uncertainty is not something from outside coming in, but rather a feeling inside that I am pushing to the rest of my environment. And once I understood it like that, I knew I had to sort of fix things inside to make sure that it didn't affect the rest of my workflow. And I just got to a place where I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna know. I'm never going to know unless I start pursuing the process. I may not be the most popular or the most trained in this space, but what I do know is that I have a secret sauce that qualifies me in any space that I enter, and so do you. A lot of people are stressing about numbers. Even on the channel, people are saying this channel deserves a hell of a lot more subscribers and a lot more people hyping it up. But at the same time, I'm not stressed about it because I believe in what I'm putting out there and I believe in my narrative now more than ever. Also, TD Jakes said it earlier in a sermon I was listening to where he mentioned that, you know what, Jesus popped off in his 30s. So the best thing you can do right now is just trust the process. A lot of the stuff that I will experience now, a lot of the downfalls, a lot of the insecurities and the doubts, if cleared now, when I experience my success, I'll be able to deal with all the challenges that come on that side. Because he also said, TD Jakes, that is, when you overcome an obstacle or a challenge, your reward is another obstacle or a challenge. You feel me? I used to be terrified of embarking on my journey because I knew it required a confident version of myself, and I was too shy for all that. But this is my journey, and I cannot bear to deal with the regrets that will overshadow my thinking in the future. So F it. I'm going for it. I'm going to be great. I'm going to get what's destined for me. I'm literally living my ancestors' dreams, and I refuse to be lazy. I come from a long line of people who are spiritually rooting for me. I fear nothing. The main theme of this message is stop stopping yourself. The sooner you do it, the more confident you become, and the less worried you are about everybody else's opinions, and the more interested you are in your own endeavors and dreams. To wrap this video up, I actually want to end things off a bit different. Let me know about a certain goal or aspiration you have where you're going to stop stopping yourself, be it in academics. Let me know what average you're trying to pursue in the upcoming exams, be it a physical journey. I'm currently on a physical journey, and I will start sharing mine with you guys as well, just so that we can support one another and we can really become a supportive community. I think that's one of my big goals, is that even you, wherever you are, will feel supported by myself and the people who are also watching the channel. So let me know in the comment section, what goals are you pursuing, and we'll be able to keep each other accountable as well. I'll post this video now, and then in a couple of months we can just re-comment and see how far everyone's doing as well. So take a moment and let me know which goal you're going to be serious about. While I've got your attention, let me introduce you to another side of me. Now listen, I've always been a very creative but also a very nerdy creature. Alrighty, so this is one of the pieces. I also did it in matric. The theme was township art, and this is done on pastel. So yeah, this is one of my artworks, which is quite cool. This one is even more of a throwback. It is my very first landscape painting. So this was in grade 10. Last but not least, this is a painting of Basitsana Base. She was one of my very close and best friends in matric. She unfortunately passed away in the beginning of my matric year, and we had really huge dreams. Let me come lower so you can see my eyes and you can feel the emotion. But we had really big dreams to take over the world. So when she passed away, I did this portrait of her in matric, and I also promised myself that I wouldn't stop myself. So I think let's dedicate this video to Basitsana, who's up in heaven. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the concept of DMCs with Dennis. I want to do more videos like this, and I want to make sure we have a good balance of fun on the channel as well as some, deep thought-provoking content. So let me know, let's share in the comment section, and yeah, hope you're doing well, hope you are having a good day, and hope you enjoyed this video. Till the next one, make sure to leave a comment, make sure to subscribe, and then make sure to head to the next video.